Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the answers to my Q&A video. Next person is, I think, Jolie Studio? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Have you ever seen any Swedish movies? Unfortunately, no, I haven't. I'm kind of half and half on foreign films. Like, I like The Killer, Hard Boiled, House of Flying Daggers, Hero, but not, and Night Watch and Day Watch. I'm not too big on foreign films, but if you have any that you like, recommend them to me. Maybe I'll hopefully check them out. Do you like any metal bands? Yeah, Metallica, Fear Factory. I don't know if you classify Nine Inch Nails as metal or alternative. Whoop. My music went up. Ah! Weird. Genre. Adult alternative? Yeah, why would I know? Okay, here we go. Metal. Yeah, Marilyn Manson, Metallica, Orgy, Rammstein. I fucking love Rammstein. Rob Zombie, Stabbing Westward, Typo Negative. Stop this for a minute. Korn. I don't know if Godsmack is metal or anything like that. Same as with Evanescence. Disturbed, and Drowning Pool I like. So, yay! And how many DVDs do you own? Right now I am at 907, and I absolutely have run out of room. Some of my DVDs are here, up there, behind the door, and over there is mostly my Blu-rays. I keep my Blu-rays separate from my normal DVDs, but I gotta find some room because I'm completely, well, behind my door is my box set, but I really gotta reorganize my room and try to get some more storage space because I've totally run out of room. Okay, thank you for your questions. And next YouTuber is Ryan1988, whom I got this idea from. Number one, I know oh god, this is going to be hard because there's so many I want to bring back. If you were to bring a famous movie star back from the dead for a day, which one would it be? Oh god, I have a few, if I'm allowed a few. I think the first one, okay, the first one is a tie, because I can't choose between the two men. Because one of them, both actors I love. One is my greatest childhood hero, and that man, of course, was Christopher Reeve, and the other one was Paul Newman. So I think I'm only going to say three. The third one would be John Wayne. The funny thing is, he died before I was even born, but thanks to my dad, I've become a fan of his. So I'm just going to leave it at three. Though there's a huge list of how many actors I would want to bring back from the dead for one day. So. His second question, how many DVDs do you have? I already answered that, but if you kind of skipped it, it's 907. If you were stuck on an island and you had a DVD player and a TV, which 5 movies would you bring, including one TV show? Okay, so I'm going to make it 5 movies and 1 TV show, so essentially 6. Movies: WALL-E, Superman, The Goonies, Watchmen, and the new Star Trek film. That's easy. TV show. I would have to pick... shit, I don't know. It's between Firefly, House, Star Trek Original Series, and the X-Files. I think I'd bring my favorite, which is Firefly. That's my favorite one. Okay, so thank you, Ryan1988, for your questions. Next YouTuber is Mainman Oz. Hope I'm saying that right. Best Aussie movie you've seen. I think that would be Proof with Hugo Weaving and Russell Crowe. It's one where Hugo Weaving is blind and he takes pictures. That one I absolutely loved it. Favorite Aussie actor would be, laugh all you want, but Russell Crowe is my favorite. I've basically seen all his movies, and I think the only one I kind of didn't like was American Gangster, which I was so shocked about. But Russell Crowe is actually in my fourth favorite film ever made, which of course is Gladiator. So, and I've been a fan of his since 1994, when I saw Sam Raimi's The Quick and the Dead with my dad, and we were wondering, who is this guy holding his own against Sharon Stone and Gene Hackman? And that's where I think a lot of us became fans of him. Okay, so thank you, Main Man Oz, for your questions. Next YouTuber, Darth or Lexa, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. What is your favorite TV show? Firefly. Firefly was just fucking awesome. Though it only lasted 12 episodes, it was different, it was fresh, it had that unique space western thing to it, and I think that's one of the things that appealed to me. All the cast was great, had great chemistry. Another Joss Whedon production thing. He's God at the moment, forever be God. So, yeah, the Firefly actually beats the Star Trek, because I have two series tied at two, which is from Star Trek, and that's the original series and Next Generation. So, wow. If you could go, his next question was, if you could go back in time to any period of history, which period would you want to live in? I think because of my love for Back to the Future would be the 1950s, because that era looks so interesting, and that's the era my parents were born. Yeah, because I remember watching Back to the Future when I was about 4, and I'd like to go back to the 50s, because that era just seems so cool. So, I wouldn't want to go Western or whatever. Okay, next one is Bellrock 1. What's your favorite film genre? I kind of said that in the last video, but to recap, it's a 4, because these were the 4 I grew up on: action, adventure, sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and comic book adaptations. So, because all of them I love, all of them have great films to them. So, yeah. Thank the two of you for your questions. Next one is Lived Man. What are your thoughts on remakes? For the longest time, I would bitch and moan about them remaking stuff, and then I'd see the trailer and go, I want to see that. So I don't give too much thought about remakes anymore, because the only one I refuse to see is The Omen, because I loved the original. Well, I love the original too, a lot of them, but don't remake stuff like that. So, but see, I'm kind of twisting my own words here, because I went to see Rob Zombie's Halloween, I went to see the remake of Friday the 13th, and blah blah blah, but The Omen is up there as one of the greatest horror films ever made. Yeah, they have the balls to touch that, but they don't have the balls to touch The Exorcist. Have you spent far too much money on a DVD? Well, I said that is the most expensive DVD I bought was $300, which I won on eBay for $60. So yes, I do spend a lot of money on one DVD, but it depends on what the movie is. Because I know the other one I spent so much money on was Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, which I spent like $45 on. Not the newest edition that came out, but the older one. Have you ever sent a DVD back because it was so bad? Actually, no, I haven't. What I do is, if I do blind buys, but if the movie sucks, I keep it. I let that collection kind of grow, and I take them and pawn them. So, because you're not allowed to send DVDs back because they're bad. Because how is the customer service personnel supposed to know unless that if you haven't taken it home, burned it to your computer, and copyright laws, basically. I'll just say it like that. We don't take DVDs back or video games back because of copyright laws. So, okay, thank you, Lived Man, for your questions. Have to stop now. So part 3, it's going to be Boomstick Pleases questions, and there's going to be one question where I'm going to get very personal because Josh, you brought it on yourself when you asked this question. So I'll see you in part 3.